Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of, of astrologicaltarot.com. I am both a Western and Vedic astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I'm so excited that you all are here today. We're excited to answer all of your questions.
And I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and I am a Reiki master, a Celtic Shamanic high priestess, crystal master, stuff, and a channel. Excited to share with you today.
Yes, the list is long with Miss Tanys.
And good day, good morning, good evening. I'm Jacqueline Richards. I'm the wealthy yogini. I wrote a book called Yoga for Your Personal Finances because I believe in the possible. As a mortgage specialist, I help people talk about big things that they may not want to talk about. So as a life coach, I help them take a breath, lift their shoulders, take them back, and drop them down.
I love that. Thank you. And you're very active too. Can you just tell the audience a little bit more about you and how you got into it? Oh, before we go, it's Gerald. Hey, Gerald. Good to see you. I watched his show the other day. It was so good. He's the best guests. And Pooja is here too. Good to see you, Pooja. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, tell us a little bit more about you and your practice, Jacqueline.
Yeah, sure. When I was a young single mom, I bought a house by myself. And it was the most difficult thing I had done, aside from giving birth. But it made sense for me to put a roof over my daughter's head. I have to say that I did it. I got it. I had the house, I got the mortgage, I had the down payment, but I felt less than. I was told that, it's not possible you could do that. You're too young. It makes no sense. Go back to school. I'm raising a little girl, and I didn't ever want another woman to feel the way I felt. So I did what I know you guys have done. You've done things that made the possible. So I became a mortgage specialist. I saved my money. I bought properties. I raised my daughter so that she understood she could be that visionary. She could be that leader. I was the chair of a chamber. I think they said to me I was the first Black female chamber chair. And I thought, there's more to be done. So I wrote this book, Yoga for Your Personal Finances. I incorporated money and yoga because there's more to be done. And I did take that breath, and I did lift my shoulders, take them back, drop them down. And as a life coach and as a group fitness instructor, I'm going to help you get really, really strong.
Oh, I love that about you. And you have the best stories about how, everyone get the book. It's fabulous. If you want to be inspired, Jacqueline is a phenomenal human being. So yes, thank you so much for joining us, Jacqueline, and everyone in the audience. Thank you for joining us today. Go ahead and ask those questions in the chat. And remember that tips get priority if you want to have yours first. Oh, and as Gerald says, hooray, wonderful, Jacqueline, for your continued success. Yes, Jacqueline is amazing. We love her.
And we're excited to have her part of the Twillow Lifestyle Academy team as well.
Oh, yeah,
She teaches yoga with the Twillow Lifestyle Academy online. So we're excited for that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned as we plan for the next few months.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. And if you guys want to get all of the wonderful little add-ons and everything we have, you can go to, let me pull up the thing here, Twillow Lifestyle. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the membership page.
So our Twillow Lifestyle members page, it's basically it's a conglomeration of all sorts of resources and tips, and there's readings and there's meditations on there, and a lot of the teachers from the Twillow Lifestyle Academy are putting stuff on regularly, so there's new stuff all the time, and it's lots of fun to join a community and be able to get those things. There's going to be there's discounts on all the time, and there's also going to be some members only events coming up this year. So it's going to be lots of fun. We're building.
Wow.
I'm so excited. It's going to be great. So go ahead and visit. It's $11 Canadian, guys. Not a muchacho.
$11 a month or $111 a year.
Yes, there you go. And I also contribute all of my Vedic monthly transits there. They are really in depth. So you can go and get those along with recipes and essential oils and I mean, all kinds of stuff, you know.
And Jacqueline's got some yoga shorts on there as well. So
perfect.
I'm very excited about that. But in addition to that, it's the dream board session that's coming up too. People are looking for how can I see where I want to go? And thank you, Tanys, making sure that, Jacqueline, you got to do this. You got to do this. I'm like, you're right. I do.
Yeah. And we've got some exciting yoga stuff coming perhaps as well. We're in talks about some yoga stuff that's going to be coming. So if you love yoga, stay tuned. It's going to be fun.
I almost fell off my chair.
Okay, on that note. Oh my goodness. All right. So on that note, speaking of Vedic transits, we've got some energies coming our way. I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology, and Tanys is going to pull some cards for you guys, and Jacqueline's going to talk about some of the energies that she sees for this week. So the first thing that's coming up is, well, it's February. Happy February, everyone. It's also Black History Month. So great day to celebrate. Now all the planets are in direct motion, guys. No one's retrograde. That's good.
Yay!
Yeah. And Saturn just entered Aquarius. That was on January 17th. So he's exalted in the Navamsha, which is our dharmic chart, until February 15th. So that's good. There's a Sasa Mahapurusha Yoga for fixed signs. That's until March of 2025. There's a Hamsa Mahapurusha Yoga for mutable signs until April 21st of this year. And then that's a couple of things that are coming just this week on February 2nd, which is tomorrow. Ketu at 14 and 17 in Libra is aspecting Venus at 14 degrees and 17 in Aquarius. And again, this is the sidereal calculation. So Ketu in Libra does really well here because he positively aspects Venus. It's called a trine. It's two air signs. Okay. These two planets share a really good relationship because they're both airy and very mentally driven. So they get along in this energy. They can give us good management skills. They can help us stay balanced, and they both like to move. So you might see a lot of movement happening over the next week because airy energy brings a really strong need to travel, to vacillate from one activity to the next. And this momentum can lend itself to popularity with the public, especially in fields like if you're working in media or, you know, something that's kind of fast-paced and showy. The only downside to this combination is it can lead to quick tempers, aggression, controlling behaviors, and the kind of a stubborn disposition. So just kind of watch for those. It also lends itself to spirituality. However, it can lead to corruption if we don't keep our ambitions in check during this time. Okay. An example of someone in a celebrity example of this energy would be like Ronald Reagan, for example. Like he was really big in media and politics back in his day. He's past president of the United States. And he had a way with words that made him really popular with the American public. And he was called the great communicator. So that's what this energy provided for him. But he did, however, really struggle with aggression because his ex-wife divorced him because over mental cruelty. Like he was just really like, ooh, like that kind of shadowy side kind of came out every now and then, even though he had all of this charisma and he was great with the media and very popular and had a way with words. You know, there is a shadow side to this placement. So just watch that. So this energy really does lend itself to working toward a higher cause, that kind of Ketu energy. So if you're interested in getting involved in an organization that pulls at your heartstrings, now's the great time to embark on that movement. The Venus and Aquarian energy really supports that as well. So let's talk about the upcoming full moon. It's a good one. Okay. It's an Ashleisha nakshatra, and it's at 22 degrees and 30 of Cancer. Okay. It's a full moon, and the moon's position in Ashleisha really varies greatly. Okay. If you choose to adopt the more poisonous aspects of this placement, it can lead to envy, possessiveness, vengeful behaviors. However, if you choose to walk a spiritual path, you could be a master of the occult. You can be deeply profound, and you can be absolutely magical. Okay. The moon remains troubled regardless of the path chosen because Ashleisha is all about transformation. So living in the now during this time is really key to this placement. And natives, like we can't really change history. None of us can. But we can change our future and choose to really let go of a lot of those old vibrational ways of thinking and living in favor of a more spiritual path. So Now, after the moon moves through this full moon in Ashleisha, it's going to move through a Gandanta. Gandanta is a karmic knot in between Cancer and Leo. So this can bring sudden events. It can bring some pain, some grief. So just kind of be aware between the 5th and the 6th that this moon's going to be in Gandanta. And the moon affects us more on an emotional level. So basically, we're just being asked to break fixed patterns collected from our previous lives. It's not an easy task. However, if we face these fires of transformation, regardless, we can really up our energy and get onto a higher path. So the only advice I have for all of you is the only way out is through. Okay. And any pain that you have had in your life and have processed can be mitigated through spiritual remedies and make you just an amazing person. Okay. So just evaluate any poisons that you've collected in your lives. Full moons are all about endings, and take some time to reflect on any like lower vibrational ways of thinking and being that are still kind of lurking in that closet. Now's a good time to just open the door and ask them to leave. Okay. So just to give you guys some examples of famous native moons in Ashleisha, I remember how I said they're like night and day. Mahatma Gandhi, Marilyn Manson, and Volodymyr Zelensky. So lots of transformation in all three of those men's lives, but they manifested it very differently. Okay. So we have lots more to talk about next week, lots of transits. So I'll just leave it with that. And I'm excited to hear what Tanys and Jacqueline have to say.
That's awesome. So we've got lots of change coming. So we've gone through a time where we've had some disagreements with people. We've had some stuff happen. And the first card is to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. All right. So they're reminding us to make sure that we're looking at others and ourselves with compassion. Okay. The other thing is your emotions are healing right now, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So as a whole, we're having a bit of trouble dealing with each other at the moment. So we're reminded to step into stillness. Okay. This card here is also about intuition. Okay. So take that time to go inside. Step into that inner stillness. Your power is born in the majesty of silence. So instead of getting angry, go inside and allow yourself to filter that through. It's just energy. So we're going to let that energy flow through and transmute it to a higher vibration. Okay? Because then you're going to be able to deal with stuff around you. All right? So again, I say this all the time, compassion and love for each other and for self. Okay? Because we are bringing through a new energy to the world. We're giving birth to a new energy. You see the dove here? It's a much more peaceful energy going forward. So we have to keep that in mind. And you see how pink this card is? That's all about the love. So we're bringing forth a new love vibration, okay? But we have to get through all of this other times. So it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, protecting you during these changes. Definitely a time of transformation. Okay? So like Michelle was saying, there's lots going on where that's concerned. And, we just have to have faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Okay? Or maybe you can, because we also have spiritual awakening stuff. So new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So in saying that, we have had some huge energy fluctuations. And when we have that, we have a lot of energy coming in, a lot of light coming down. It increases our vibration. So all that stuff that's like been pushed down starts to bubble up. That's creating some of this energy. Okay. So the other thing that does is it opens up our spiritual gifts. So I invite you to embrace them instead of resist them. Because when we resist those, we end up with things like anxiety. When we embrace it, then we start to learn how to manage it because it's just energy, right? And that's going to help you to reveal your radiance. And it's going to bring you all sorts of pearls of wisdom, okay? My light illuminates the world. It's going to help you to come into power. Come into your power, right? Step into what makes you shine. See how bright that is? And there's tree here for growth. So it's a time of transformation and coming into your own power. You're going to start to exceed your own expectations as well as everyone else's. I soar into excellence. Look at this double-sided growth, right? Standing on top of the world. So we're doing this as a world as well. Lots of growth. When we see lots of like upheaval, right? It's chaos. It creates the change that we need that's coming, okay? And we're encouraged to look into our heart. So as we honor and follow the guidance of our heart, prosperity is coming to us now. I know that's a huge concern for many right now in the times that we're in. So follow your heart, do what you love. It'll increase your vibration and you'll attract what you're looking for. And then we will exceed our expectations. Hope that's helpful.
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. When you pick those cards, I'm thinking, yeah, I know someone who could use that. I know someone who could use that. It's the 1st of February, and people might be looking at things like taxes, RRSPs, 401s. I don't know. I know people who are saying, Jacqueline, I didn't save enough. I didn't do enough. Let it go, because that attitude is not where you want to be. Exactly. It's like, and allow yourself to invest in you. You know, I'm a mortgage specialist and I talk about investing. I talk about money all the time. And I talk about investing in myself. And I would suggest that you invest in you. Take the time. This is the moment. This is the year to invest in you. I'm appreciating education. You know, when things drop down on your plate and you think, oh, I couldn't possibly do it. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Find a way. Technology is there for you. Find a way to learn what you'd like, to learn what your passion is. I know people who are working their full-time jobs and it's not their passion, but I got to tell you, they got a side gig and that's their passion. Believe in it, believe in you, and sleep and meditate. Meditate doesn't need to take an hour. Take 5 minutes, sit down and think, where am I? Who do I want to be? Take a breath, lift the shoulders, take them back, drop them down, invest in you. It's not about the money. It's about your heart. It's not about the money. It's the people around you. I'm so rich with family. They love me. I love them. And I know for some, that's not an easy thing to say. Take a moment. You saw the cards. Let go of that stuff you don't need and accept the stuff that brings you joy.
Beautifully said, Jacqueline. I love that. And I love that it ties into everything that we're doing. Let's see, Tanys,
There's one just for you.
Welcome
Abundance into
Yay!
your life. Prosperity's on its way. Yeah, I just picked one out of here to add to everything, and abundance came up again. So yeah, it's looking up, y'all.
That's awesome. I love it. I just love that we're all, and I got the let go card for our next question. So when you said let go was the first card I picked, Jacqueline.
That's awesome.
Right out. Yeah. So I want to say hi to Jow. Good to see you, Jow. Rachel Rose Farber's with us. I saw that you tipped your first, darling. Ramsey. Love you.
Ramsey.
Bangalore. You are such a traveler. I love all these places. And he has the best taste in chocolate, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have had to basically stop eating chocolate at night. I usually have like my wine and my chocolate. I can't have any dark chocolate in the United States because there's lead and cadmium in it. And it's just driving me crazy. But let's see. Jennifer's here. She donated. Your second Jennifer in line. Ashley's here. Welcome, Ashley. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Susan. Hey, Susan. She's getting ready for that wedding. We're so excited for you. Shawana is here. Good to see you. Pooja, saw your question earlier. We're going in order, starting with tippers. So hopefully we can get to you. And yeah, I know, Rachel. It's driving me nuts. I know. Yes, I have your question, Pooja. We're going with tippers first, and then I'll start at the beginning. Okay. So let's start with our first question, Miss Rachel. Great to see you. My question, I do want to move from my workplace, but I didn't get a direct yes or no in New York City. I feel scared to take this financial risk, giving up a pension, 5 years remaining. I worry about leaving Ollie on these long trips. I feel it's not fair to him. Do you have some cards on this? Okay. I usually only get a couple of cards per deck, but my creativity oracle exploded. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of cards, but just hang with me. The first one, let go. Let go. You see how it's a skeleton coming out of what appears to be a butterfly. It's all about transformation. You're going through a cycle of transformation. You're going through the cycle of change. Okay. What, if anything, could be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Okay. And what I got when I pulled this card is let go of the outcome that you're expecting from New York, because it will work out on your favor, because I got the Karma cards and I got the 10th house. Your destiny, your career, where you're going, you will be a success. Okay. Because you're just a naturally successful person. Okay. You have a lot of gifts to give to the world. Then here's the cards that exploded. I'm just going to go one by one. The first one, trust. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. Okay. I love the peacock there. They're sacred to Lakshmi and Krishna. And I look at this and it's like she's seeking advice. And I think you've pretty much done everything that you can do to set everything in place. But you need to hear back from New York City before making the jump. Okay. That's why I think you need to kind of let go of the outcome there. Because you're going to go through transformation. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, compassion. You have all of these in spades, my dear. You really do. The times of transformation, you're going through what's called, I told you, your nodal return. You're still in it. It's going to come to, it's got a lot of energy in the eclipses this year. Okay. And they're kind of encouraging you to move in another direction, but it's not, you got to go through a little more transformation before you're going to get a clear answer on that. Then I got worry. Don't worry about it. Worry is an attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass, or it will come to pass in some cases. Okay. Don't worry. Put that away. It's not serving you. It's making you more anxious. Let go and let God or goddess. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting from spirit. You've got to let go of the anxiety around this, because it's just going to add to your stress levels. And Rahu, which is the node that is right next onto your moon, he causes a lot of worry and stress. I know I've got Saturn almost on my moon right now. It's a lot of anxiety. So make sure you're doing those remedies. Passion. You are going to follow your passion. Don't worry about that. It will take passion for you to push through your self-criticism and get to a place of confidence. If you've been feeling a little self-critical lately, especially with the way that you're being a dog mom, don't worry about it. Ollie loves you. You're his mommy. He knows how hard you work for him and how much you care about him. I can see in his little face. You're his mama. Okay. He came into this world to help you get through times like this, and he appreciates everything that you're doing for him. I know it's not, you feel like it's not fair to go on these long trips. You are on you're going through transformation. Ollie understands that. Okay. And he's always going to be there. It's okay. Because, and this is my Ramsey card because it's got a dancing leopard on it. You need to focus on your originality right now. Okay. Feel lighthearted, free, trust that your unique way of doing things is the right way. Don't jump into anything right now. Wait till you hear back. Wait till things settle down. This is a really good month. I'm kind of getting that, like, by February 15th, Venus is going to be in exaltation in Pisces. Jupiter's already in his own sign of Pisces, and Saturn is in his own sign of Aquarius. The only thing that I think is kind of messing with you a little bit is this Rahu energy, because when you go through your nodal return, you are more influenced by the eclipses, which cause a lot of anxiety and upheavals and things like that. So the way through that, get out and play, honey. Get out and play. Your work should take on the quality of play, for it's play that stimulates creativity. And look at, this is what Tanys pulled. Play. Time to play. That is what you need to be focused on right now. Just let the thing with New York City play out, see what happens, but just take a step back. Have some fun. You've been working your butt off. Okay. You've been traveling. By the way, the pizza on your timeline, yum. Okay. So, have some pizza, go just have fun. Okay. That's the main thing I'm getting. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to work out for you. Know that when you go through your nodal return, it feels like you're neither here nor there. I went through mine when I was 36, and that's what got me into Vedic astrology. Okay, I went from Western to Vedic, and I just started studying. This is 2017, 18. And it changed my life. And the reason I got into it was because I just gone through a crud load of trauma and change in my life. But it brought me to this beautiful new science, and it ended up being like the most healing, beautiful thing in my life. That is coming for you. So you put everything in place, wait to hear back. Do not, they're telling me, do not make a decision now. Just play. Go at this with a light heart. Okay. And know that you will follow your passion. You're on the right track. And you said, I definitely feel like I'm moving away from performing. I'm sure everything feels wrong. The reason you feel that is because you're starting a new chapter in your life. The nodal return is moving you in another direction. Okay. But know that it's the right direction. This isn't a reverse nodal return. This is your nodal return. The reverse is every 9 years. That's when you can get confused and go in the wrong direction. This is not the wrong direction for you. I do think you should continue with your music because you're so talented, and it is something that you rely on for an income just in the meantime. But taking on this new thing, you can still do the other thing. Okay. I'm still doing the same stuff that I did before my nodal return. I just added something to it. Okay. It's not, you don't have to put yourself in a box with one thing or with one, just focusing on one thing. Okay. That's my main advice for you. I'm sending you lots of love, and do take care, Rachel.
So I had a funny visual when you said, don't put yourself in a box.
Okay.
I saw this wavy like box with all these things on the outside. So it's not straight. There's no straight line. So it's open and it's wavy box. Okay.
Yep, not with a creative like Rachel. She's outside the box. Yep.
Exactly. That was the visual they showed me. I was like, okay, cool. So you got 7 of water to start. Choices, overanalyzing, and procrastination. So that is where you've been. You've been focusing on all these choices that you've been trying to get through. And they're really encouraging you to just open up to your spiritual gifts. It says, remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Okay, so focus on your spiritual path. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations. I laughed when I saw this one because it's a let go card again. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. So, we can't make this stuff up, right? The cards come out as we're going. And I have, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. You can't get too much more direct in a response. Sharing of yourself. I'm an incredibly generous being. So this one is my 2-2 card, all about being yourself and being that individual, calling upon your own individual gifts to share with the world. Okay. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. So don't give up your teaching. I think that the teaching thing, because it says learn from you, right? So the teaching thing is coming up for me out of this. So there's still some teaching for you to do. And look deeper for those gems of wisdom, right? They're deep within so that you can get your power back. You've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take your power back. And because you're a child of the divine, it's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance back in your life and savor pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Okay. So I totally those are just like Michelle's. Really. Different deck, same idea. Okay. So changes are coming. It's all good. You're going to take your power back. Play. Okay. Savor where you're at now. That's just going to make things easier and open up to your gifts. There's a resistance there, and that's where your anxiety comes in. So release the resistance, let it go, and play. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Peachy. I understand that you want to take longer, deeper breaths when you're making these decisions. Should I stay or should I go? I think that's a song.
It is.
But perhaps you just want to accept what you have right now. Fear about financial risk, take a breath. Understand it doesn't have to happen now. Nothing has to happen now. It's going to take its time. And you, if you're good with you being the acceptor of things to come to you, let it go, let it be. When you accept what is, it flows. And I think Tanys said this too. It's all going to come. Just let it come. Let it show up for you. It's a wake-up call. It'll be that wake-up call. When it shows up, it'll be, do I need to deal with the pension? No. There's other things you can deal with. Ollie loves you regardless. So allow him to love you. Allow yourself to just accept it as it is right now, because it's all flowing to you. Open your heart, open your mind. It's all coming to you. Accept it. Your wake-up call will arrive when it's time. That's it.
Beautiful, Jacqueline. Thank you. And I love that all of our cards and our advice just all ties in together. So have fun playing, Rachel. Don't stress. Okay. Sending you lots of love. And our next question is another tipper, and it's Jennifer. It's so good to see you, Jennifer Kennedy. So I wonder what's coming in love for me soon. Okay. I didn't go with my love cards because I just felt that there was something there that needed to be addressed. Okay. So I will pull one when I get done with these, but there was just, this flew out. There's something stuck. Literally says stuck. Okay. You may be stuck because you're overly attached to a methodology or piece when it comes to dating, when it comes to a partner. Okay. You can see that, he's riding a donkey here, and donkeys are notoriously stubborn. So if there's something, and I'm getting that this is kind of an emotional thing, that's got you kind of stuck in the love department, something that you need to work through. And so I asked my angel cards, like, can you give me a little more on like what the stuck energy is? I got release. This is Archangel Azrael or Azrael. And at the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. There could be some older vibrational ways of being and thinking when it comes to relationships that you just need to release, because that will help you attract the right person. That's why things are stuck. Okay. Archangel Azrael is excellent. Tanys knows him personally and can put you in touch with him. He can help you with your release. The best time to do this would be February 5th. The new moon is the full moon is all about release. That's a great time to do maybe a ceremony with her, call on this angel, because he really popped out for me. Okay. Because I got the 5 of water. You've been disappointed in the past because of love. Okay. This is not a happy mermaid. She's moving away from these 3 cups that have spilled, but there's still 2 there. Okay. They didn't turn out the way you hoped. You didn't see the positive. Like you have to see more positive in this situation. It's crying over spilled milk. Let that hurt pain go. Let that hurt go. Let that ex go. Let that ex go. Okay. Because you don't want to attract another one of them. Okay. But you also don't want to bleed all over the next person that you're in a relationship with. Okay. So Spirit basically called me to those cards first. Then something crazy happened with my karma cards. I got a planet, a sign, and a house, which gives me a full reading on what is kind of headed for you. This is how you're going to meet your person. Okay. It's defend what you want to be known as a full-time job, accept what is believed about serving, let your emotions and feelings tell you to use the quickest way and do a little bit at a time. And this is just right off the cards, and I'm going to tell you what all the signs mean. The nurturing of information to explain service to others. I feel like this is going to be someone that you meet in a service capacity. Okay, those where the best people are. Feelings caused by communications about what's good for us, and reactions resulting from the fluctuations of your work. So basically, this is Moon.
Mike, are you there? Mike?
Jack, can you mute, please?
Yeah. So this is Moon in Gemini in the 6th house. Now, the moon is an extremely emotional planet. Okay. It represents our inner self, the self that we maybe show to the people that we trust. Gemini is it's more of an extroverted sign. It's all about communications. It's all about working with people, and a lot. It's media. It's information. It's very kind of an extroverted sign. And then I got that 6th house of service. This is service to others. This is, you can see here. This is the all the little vegetables and stuff. What's good for us? Get into an affinity group that serves others. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And there's something in your community. It can involve children. It could involve volunteering somewhere. It could be an animal shelter. It could just anything that really pulls at your heartstrings. That's where you're going to find a good guy. Okay. Or gal, wherever you want to go with that. Okay. So that's the main energy that I got that needs to move forward. And I just got the Enchanted Love Tarot. So let me see if I can find something here for you. Oh my goodness. 2 of them. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got a couple of reverse ones. So this tells me this is the more stuck energy that you're dealing with, and these might be your exes. Okay. The first one I got was the Prince of Gems reversed, and I just got this book, so I'm going to go ahead and read from it. Okay, this is kind of like the Prince of Pentacles reversed. Okay, this is maybe a guy you need to let go of. So this is someone that is, you can see he's naked. He's just kind of covering himself from this little shield. This symbolizes that he feels vulnerable by clinging to material objects, and he protects himself from the harsh world using these material objects. So this is someone who is overly material. Okay, they weren't as much into you as what you could do for them. Okay, avoid this guy. All right. This is why it's so important for you to get involved in the service organization, because you're not going to find a lot of people who are focused on the material that are donating their time and their services and their money to a cause. Okay. So avoid this one. Yeah, this is kind of a manipulator. They're, you know, they were more about accumulating their material nest egg than they were about building relationships. And maybe he was just too, the material is important, but you need to find balance. Okay. And Jacqueline is the pro at that. She knows how to find balance with the spiritual and then the material. So she's a good resource if you need some coaching there. But the second one I got was the Prince of Wings reversed. Okay. Now this kind of represents an airy personality, which tells me it involves communications. And I'll hold him up so you can see him. And again, this is reversed. Okay. So, oh gosh. Okay. So this person might have affected your self-esteem, led to a lot of frustration and defensiveness, and caused you trouble. So be careful not to get dragged down into quarrels in your future relationships, and don't fight. This is more of like fighting, arguing, issues with communication. So I'm getting that there's the builder reversed, and then I got the challenger reversed. So this tells me that you need the things that you need to kind of work on to get unstuck from attracting this type of energy is to focus on the way that you're communicating and attracting that type of communicative energy and how you view the material. Okay. Because that's why you have some things in the past. And I'm also getting that, when I see air reversed, I see someone flying away, kind of like the Knight of Swords reversed. It's like he's running away from something. So if you get into an argument with someone, don't just see that as an excuse to be like, okay, we're done and I'm going to ghost you now. Okay. Cause I had like this image of you running away. Don't run away. Try to communicate. Okay. Try to work things out verbally, because that can really save you a lot of heartache in the future. Okay. I know that's a lot. I am sending you lots of love. I know Tanys and Jacqueline have more for you. And, yeah, just the best of luck to you. You're a beautiful human being, and the full moon is a good time to release some of that X energy if you're still carrying that around, okay?
Hi, Jennifer. So I had the weirdest visuals that came as Michelle was talking. They're like screaming at me about Shriners. So I was like, so I don't know if this guy's going to be a Shriner, or whether the service that you're supposed to be doing is like at the Shriners Hospital or something like that. Something to do with Shriners. So stay tuned, stay open to noticing that kind of symbolism, because it has something to do with it. That's where you're going to meet him. something to do with Shriners. Okay. I do feel like the Shriners Hospital, I think there are a few of them. I'm not sure if that's near where you live or not. I don't know, but Shriners was coming through really strongly. And when Michelle talked about service industry, I saw a server like with a tray and wine. So one or the other, there's something around that. You never know how these things like end up playing out, right? So just notice those things, keep them in mind. So I have your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Okay, so right now, the best thing for you to do is start doing this emotional healing. You can call on Jesus, the divine healer, to do that. Okay, even if that's not, even if you're not, like, if no matter what your religion is, okay, he's a divine healer. You can expect a miracle then, where that's concerned. Okay, and it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So as you make these changes, the emotional part's healing, and that's when you're going to have more love and luck in love. So have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Okay? So just have faith in that. Keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions. So there's two miracle cards here. So, you know, something's going to happen. They got your back, right? It's just saying make the effort. So these are the romance cards now. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So tap into your guides, okay? Heal the family issues. And I'm hearing codependency. So forgive your parents, because they're hurt too, right? We all have our own baggage. And as we get older, we just realize our parents just have their own baggage. And it's easier to show them compassion when we realize everyone is dealing from a trauma place, particularly when things have been, you know, rougher. Getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you will be meeting somebody. Okay, that's kind of first step. And this is the romance of a lifetime that's coming in. And it may lead to a wedding. So those are like the two best cards in the romance deck. So love is coming, but this healing piece, healing the family stuff, that has to happen first. Okay, so step into that healing thing. Expect miraculous solutions, because we got two miracle cards. And yeah, I think it's going to work out well. You just got to do that healing work first. Okay. Lots of love to you, Jennifer.
You're on mute, Jacqueline.
Phew.
There you are.
There we go.
There she is.
So, and maybe that was, I pulled a card for you, to begin to explore. And it's interesting that Tanys and Michelle are saying, you know, maybe it's there, but you just need to explore a little bit. Who will it be? What will it look like? What location could it be? Begin exploring. Perhaps you are sitting back waiting. Explore. Look for it, because it's waiting for you. He or she's waiting for you. It's interesting that Tanys was talking about where you might find it. I would have my journal out. I would be writing, where would I like to be? What location would make sense and make me feel comfortable? That way I get to make that choice, those choices. That Tanys pulled those cards for you. It will allow you then, once found, for you to be decisive, to make the decision to say yes or to say no, or maybe. But allow that to happen. Explore. Have fun. Have fun. It'll allow you to make those great choices. Love is waiting for you. closer than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you're a very loving person, so you will attract love. But I know you said, let's see, that yes, you're super emotional, getting past hurt. Most empaths are.
Yeah.
Okay, that's we really have to take a break to allow the right energy to come into our lives, so that we don't take on some of the negative stuff that we absorb from the past relationships. Okay,
Mhm.
Guilty. So I had to learn this the hard way. Okay, you're not alone. And when it comes to low self-esteem, that is a product of probably just not the best relationships. Okay,
Mhm.
again, guilty. So taking on some of that negative energy is that's, I think, that the reason you're kind of stuck. And when you choose to release that and you give your heart to service, you are going to attract the most amazing person. And I am so excited for you. And you got the wedding card. Yay.
You did.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
So she says, thank you for reminding me that maybe is an option that feels so much softer. Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
just you are the most important thing that you're working on in this life. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you change, you change your vibration, and that's what brings the right person forward. So we're sending you lots of love, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us. Okay, our next tipper is Ashley. And again, we have a lot of people tipping, guys. So you might want to tip if you want your question answered. Okay, we've got a lot of questions and we've got tippers. So thanks, guys, for the transfer of energy so we can pay for the show. Okay, so our next question is Ashley Foster. Yes, I saw you tip. Thank you so much. And hi there. Lots of love questions today. I would like to know what's to come for me and Melvin. Thank you. You are so welcome. This flew out, Aquarius. Okay. There's a strong Aquarian energy going on in and around you. Experimentation, discoveries, kind of like an eccentric fun energy, being like bringing out your the more innovative parts of your personality. Okay. That's what's in and around you right now. You need to kind of see the world and your relationships in a different way. You need to change your vision, is what they're telling me. Okay. Because, in the Western, in Western astrology, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. He's kind of like the lightning planet. So there's going to be like a sudden event or how do I say this? Revelation that's going to change the way you look at relationships, and it's going to be for your good. Okay. It's kind of like a tower moment that comes before the star. All right. So there's something that needs to happen, something that needs to change with your dynamics when it comes to relationships, because I got the same card from the last one. I got the Builder reversed. This is a person who is Melvin, I'm getting, that's too into material things and not as much into you. He sees you as a possession. I know. That's not good. Okay, I wish I had a better card. I'm just going to pull one more from my Love Tarot to see if I can get a little extra on that, because it's kind of a negative card. Oh, crap. Okay, I got possessiveness. Four of Gems. Okay. Literally says possessiveness. Okay. So that's just a double from Spirit. So this is a maybe, but loss is kind of possible now. Okay. Hold on to what you've got. You or another may be overly possessive or trying to recapture what is clearly gone. Letting go might be the best course of action. Only a relationship that fosters spiritual growth and reflects your true values should be retained and protected. And if you have that, fight for it. Don't someone's being treated like an object here. I don't like that. Okay. And I'm also getting that you might be being lied to about something. Okay. So if someone's being stingy in love in this relationship, you need to walk away, honey. Because you deserve big love. You deserve, and possession is not love. That's narcissistic. Okay. Gonna pull another card here because I'm trying to get something a little more. Dang it. Okay. I got reverse justice. Okay. This is like, no, it's not right card. Okay. It's just not a good card to get. Okay. The angel of justice is crashing into earth, symbolizing that in this case, truth, beauty, and justice will not prevail over ignorance and negativity. This can indicate a time of hostility and pending strife. You or the two of you have got to act like angels, or there are going to be some things said and done that may have lasting and negative consequences. There might even be some legal matters involved in this. I don't know how tied you are to him or this person financially, but there's just something not good. Okay. I wish I had better cards for you. I'm trying to pick a good one here. All right. Let me go to my other deck and see if I can find a better one. Oh, good. This is you. This is the way out. High Priestess. Use your intuition, my darling. You have got it. You're psychic. I don't know if you know this, but you are. When I pull this card, I'm pulling the card of a psychic. You have the intuition to deal with this. Okay. You can prevail by going in and listening to not what you see out here, not the outside voices, not the voices that you collected in your head along your life, but that inner voice, your soul, your higher self. Okay. You're psychic. Tap into your intuition and you're going to be able to see exactly what's going on. Okay. So I'm going to pull a self-care card for you because this is definitely a self-care thing. Oh my goodness. Alone time. This is going to bring out that High Priestess energy. It's going to help you tap into your intuition. You see she's by water. I'm getting that you need to be near or by water. That's, all those positive ions around her. There's some moon cycles going around. You can see that. Venus enters exaltation on February 15th. So this would be a really good time to just spend the day alone. It's the day after Valentine's Day, but just spend some time alone and in meditation. I'd bring a journal with you and then just kind of write down what you're feeling, what you're seeing with this eye, not these eyes. Okay. That's really going to help you tap into your love situation. I really wish I had better cards for you because I love pulling weddings and children and celebrations and soulmates. I love pulling that stuff, but I'm not getting that here. And I know Tanys and Jacqueline are just going to have a little bit more for you. Sending you so much love. And again, tap into those psychic abilities. And if you haven't really delved into that practice yet, we've got lots of classes. We've got lots of workshops that you can take, channeling, things like that can help you with that because you clearly have a gift, my dear. All right. Sending you love.
Hi, Ashley. Yeah. So for me, I got that you're holding on to some stuff from your ex too. So the time has come to clear your energy. Okay. You need to clear the past energy in order to go forward. So the angels of healing are with you. It's a time of healing. Is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light, while Archangel Michael, enhances your strength. Okay, so tap into them. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. They're wonderful to work with. So tap into them to help you release your ex and bring in some healing. Right now, you guys are still getting to know each other. You and Melvin, okay? As you reveal your innermost secrets and your innermost selves. It's interesting because there's no secrets here. So there's no secrets written on the card. So that's what's coming through for you. So I agree with Michelle that I think there must be some secrets involved because that's interesting. Yeah. And the next one I had was pay attention to the red flags. So the signs are cautioning you. Okay. And you're getting signs. So recognize the signs from above. Okay. Angels are sending you messages. And that goes back to your psychic thing. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. So stay alert and open to divine guidance because they're going to guide you. Okay. And they're suggesting you work on love yourself first. Right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the more you can release the past ex energy, that's going to make you more attractive, and it's also going to make you happier. Okay? The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. This is Archangel Michael deck, okay? And you see up here, it says joy. So when you step into loving yourself first, you're going to find more joy, no matter who's in your life, right? Know that you are protected. You are safe within a bubble of light, and you can proceed with confidence. Okay. I'm not sure that it's with Melvin. I think it's a maybe. But there are some red flags there, and I would say secret. Some kind of secret, because that came out without me even tapping into it, kind of one of those Freudian slip things. So yeah, I would watch for that. And Michelle brought it up as well. So, but you don't need to worry about it because you're going to be fine. You just do your own healing work. Love yourself first. That's where the focus needs to be at this time for you. Okay. And yeah, Hope that's helpful.
And just really quick, Ashley says, got it. My intuition comes in a lot. Yes, honey, you're psychic. That's why it's coming in a lot. And she
That's
goes,
right.
yes, we just met. So use that intuition with this person. Okay.
Yeah.
Tap into her for sure.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, very much agree. And I'm seeing, Ashley, this beautiful, beautiful woman who's strong. And the doors have opened for you to understand. All you need is to build. So your card is build on solid ground. Build on solid ground. That way, the decisions you make were for you, not for them. It was all about you. Ashley, let it be for you, and be okay to accept disappointments gracefully. Accept it gracefully.
Thank you, Jacqueline. I wish I had better cards for you, Ashley, but hey, it's, just use those psychic abilities and you are good to go. Okay. And know that because you're a psychic and because you're likely an empath, because that comes with the package, you're going to attract flies and butterflies. Okay. And she says, thank you all. You're so welcome. So know that you're going to attract the darker energies because they're attracted to your lights, and you're going to attract other lights. You need other lights in your life. You need what's called, good company. Okay. It's part of sadhana. It's you need to keep people that are similar to your vibration with you. Otherwise they can suck the energy out of you. Okay.
Soul tribe. Soul tribe.
Soul tribe. Okay. That's what you got.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Rely on that soul tribe. If you don't have one, we've got a great one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So our next tipper is Susan. Oh my goodness. You have the best questions, Susan. So thanks, y'all. In the last 24 hours, 2 bridesmaids have given me notice that they are not or may not be able to participate. Boo. They have both offered to send dresses to me. I can find replacements for them. There are only 29 days till the wedding. My first one at age 59. That's your Saturn return, my dear. The karma cards suggest that I replace both of them at this time, even though there is a possibility one may be able to come. The mom and daughter have already associated with the wedding, the ones to invite to step into. Are the mom and daughter already associated with the wedding the ones to invite to step into these roles? The people that said they're offering replacements, I got to know. I got to know for that. Okay. The karma cards are correct. They don't lie. Okay. Because the first card I got was Leo. You are the leader. Step into a leader position with this. Okay. This is your day. This is your day to shine. You are center stage. You are the bride. You have waited almost 60 years for this day. Okay. It needs to be all about you. And if they don't make it all about you, bye. Because this is your day. Okay. Because that's the main thing I got. Then I got to let go from the creativity oracle. Just let it go. They're not supposed to be there. Oh, let's see what Tanys got here. Let go. There you go. You got a double message from spirit to just let this go. There's a reason that they backed out at the last minute, because this is your day and you don't want anything to be dragging you down. What, if anything, can be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Just let them go. Whoop, bye. Okay. Because I went to the Enchanted Love Tarot, which I absolutely love. I'm really getting to know this deck. Amy and Monte are amazing. The reason to let them go is I got the reverse joy card. This is your day of joy. Okay. And when I get this reversed, it tells me that someone's acting childishly. Okay. They're not acting like an adult. They're not acting responsibly. There's conflicting attitudes and relationships that are, kind of preventing this from happening. I'm getting that there's a nostalgic memory or childhood that's causing difficulties. There's something that dwelling in the past. It's really counterproductive for these two people. And you do not want that energy on your big day and your celebration. Okay. This is the reverse joy. This is a day of joy. It's a day of celebration. Do not invite this energy to your wedding. Okay. Especially if they've already bagged out on you. So just have some fun. And they're saying balance work with play as you do this. Act like it's just enjoy it. Enjoy this planning. Okay. Even though stuff kind of gets in the way, know that the reason they're leaving is because it's not meant to be. So then I got the 2 of gems. Okay. And this tells me that you need to stay more centered and more flexible because you're just juggling a lot right now. Okay. They're showing me you're sitting at a table and you have this huge book in front of you and you're writing in it and you've got your cell phone out and you've got your laptop over here and you're doing like a million things at once. Okay. You're juggling. There's a lot of balls in the air for you right now because weddings are a big deal, but you need to balance you're involved in a variety of activities to get this thing going, and you want it to be a perfect day. You're juggling your relationships, all of these family members, but this is going to be an extraordinary day. Okay, if a couple of balls drop, they were meant to. Let it go. If the people don't want to come, see it as a blessing because you do not want any of that negativity on your day to take the stage. I've seen your dress. I've seen the venue. My Lord, it is going to be beautiful. I mean, I got that 10 of Pentacles for how the day was going to go back in a previous reading. The reason you're getting that 10 of Pentacles energy is because the negativity is they're showing me, okay, this is a really interesting thing that they just showed me. They're showing me a block and they're carving this gorgeous, like angelic statue out of it. The things that need to be chipped away are being chipped away and like released so that you can see the like this beautiful finished piece of work. What the people that are supposed to be there will be there. That's all I'm saying to you. Don't see this as a failure. Don't see this as something stressful. See this as a blessing. Okay. I know it's hard when you're living in the moment, but I can tell you the biggest losses of my life has also been the biggest blessings. It's just when you're living in it, it doesn't feel that way because you get really stressed out. So bring down some of that anxiety. I recommend doing some spiritual remedies. Take deeper breaths because they're showing me shallow breathing when stuff like this happens with you. Okay. Take some really, really, really deep breaths. Close your eyes. They're also telling me hold Daniel's hand because he's kind of an anchor. They're showing me he's very grounded and he can like give you some of that grounding energy. Okay. So sit down, take Daniel's hand and just breathe. And as Jacqueline says, shoulders. For me, it's the jaw. Like I grind. Okay. So relax the jaw. If there's part of you that seems to tense up, whether it's your stomach or your jaw or your shoulders, release that tension. You don't need that. Okay. So yeah, just move forward. Do the wedding without them. Okay. Get a return on those dresses because they're not supposed to be there. Okay. I'm sending you so much love and thank you for sharing your energy with us today. I know Tanys and Jacqueline have more.
Hello, Susan. Yes. So they're encouraging you to step into stillness, right? Take the deep breath, step into stillness, tap into your intuition. The moon is always about intuition. So spend some time in meditation, okay? Because you need to get your power back, okay? It says you've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. Take your power back. So in this situation, take your personal power back. Don't let them push your power around. It's yours. They can't take it away if it's yours. Okay. And let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So me being Archangel Michael, it's an Archangel Michael deck. Okay. So let go. So Michelle got let go too. It's not something you want to waste your energy on because someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your heart. So we got two doves here. So I would say both of them because there's two new people coming in. Okay. So yeah, replacing. Okay. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. And the angels are sending you messages to guide your growth. So you know this, right? You're tapping into your intuition. They're reminding that, yes, you are correct. Your intuition is showing you, right? You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. So keep moving forward. Okay. This is a blessing in disguise. I was like, it's amazing how the cards talk to us. So this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient. Have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Okay, so it's definitely meant to be. And it's going to help you reveal your radiance. Perhaps consider wearing pearls if you haven't already on your day. The pearls of wisdom will be with you and help you shine radiantly. Okay, I picked a mantra for you. And actually, it's interesting because it said resolving anger is the topic. And it said conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. You are wearing pearls. That's awesome. Yes, conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So all this stress is to remind you you need more space for you, right? You've been busy doing all this stuff. Step into stillness like the first card. Okay, take that moment, breathe, relax, trust that whatever's happening is happening for you, not to you. Okay, and you don't need to accept the projections that were thrown at you with a tantrum. Okay, that's their projections, not yours. You can stay in your own power. Michael's there. He's got you, right? He's got your back. Enjoy your day. All right. Hope that's helpful. Lots of love, Susan.
As soon as I'm hearing the story, all I can think of is, let's do the sun salutation. Let's take a breath. Arms come up, arms come up. Because when I come into those spaces, it allows the body to relax. It allows me, allows you to be patient. It all happened for a reason. Those dresses aren't required for you. What's required is for you to love where you're going, for the people to love being with you. What's required is for you to take that long, deep breath and just like what has been said here, release the tension. Release the tension and hold on to the heart. I'll say those two doves to me represent the retreat. So the event happens that
Looks like she
and
froze.
then you take the retreat, that beautiful wedding. At the end of the wedding, I imagine you go and you celebrate further. That's your retreat. So you took a breath, you were patient. The wedding happened, you're happy. The retreat occurred. And I have to believe there are lots of photos that are going to be happening at your wedding to remember what an amazing moment it was because you took control and said life is pretty okay.
Beautiful,
Awesome.
Jacqueline. And we apologize for it was a little wonky with the internet. So we hope you got all of that. And thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Tanys. I love that we're getting the same cards and the same energies. This is fabulous. So yes, sending you tons of love on your huge day, Susan. I mean, the reason I'm not going to your wedding is because I'm going to be in full Sati and I am not bringing rain on your day. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. And if you do have a virtual piece to it, like let me know because I can definitely try to do it that way. So, all right, sending you love. Okay, let's see. We've got our next tipper is Lydia Kemling. And then after that, we have Gleneef. So are you guys okay on time? Because we have 2 tippers. Okay, great. So Miss Lydia, so good to see you. Oh, hello, everyone. I just made a big decision. Exciting. Bit nervous about what comes next. Any guidance? Okay. So I went to my creativity oracle because that's what great projects are all about. And you see this gorgeous horse out on a field. He's getting started. He's starting his race. Okay. You must start from where you are, examine your situation, and take a chance. The universe loves that you're taking a chance on this. Okay. Because it's going to teach you a lot moving forward. Okay. The second thing I got was precision. Okay. You can see here there's a native and he's out and he is hunting. Okay, you have to be very, very precision based when you're out hunting. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not evolve into rigidity. So, precision, your gift of precision, is really going to help you make an excellent start to this project. Okay, and then the third card I got, because this one flew out. I had to go on the ground to get it. Okay, it just went, whoa, beliefs. Okay, that's the energy I get from you. Okay, right here. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving forward with creative solutions. Okay, there is something in your belief, in the way that you think about yourself in this project, that may be holding you back. Okay, I'm getting that it's might be a little bit a lack of a belief in yourself. Okay, believe in yourself. Okay, and then when I see precision, I didn't just get the I looked at the native and I looked at everything and I'm like, where's the hawk? And I went, there should be a hawk in here. And there wasn't one. So there was something about a hawk and the precision and being very focused towards your goal. Okay. But not being rigid with it. Okay. So I don't know why the hawk came up, but those are the three. So basically start, precision, beliefs. Start, precision, beliefs. That is the energy around those three. That's my pulver method. That just happened to happen that way. So then I went to my inspiration, my intuition oracle, excuse me, and I got the spectrum. This could be the thing that might be blocking you a little bit. And it's, I root out and reject prejudice in myself and in others. Okay. The key word here is prejudice. There are some beliefs, patterns, or some things that you're feeling about a situation where you need to see she's got this beautiful color wheel behind her. See this decision that you've made for all of the facets that it offers, because you might be missing a few colors in that color wheel. Okay. There's a lot of energy going on with this. Okay. And notice that she's on the shore. She's in between two worlds here. She's in between the world of water and the world of land. Okay. So that to me represents 1 foot in spirit, 1 foot on earth. Okay. Don't allow yourself to become ungrounded in spirit. And don't forget that spirit is the one directing you forward. Okay. That's the big thing. And that spirit's got your back. And they're using this to expand your awareness. We're going to add some more colors to your color wheel. Okay. Main energy that you need to focus on, my dear, is delight. We are born with the gift of laughter. Laughter is natural medicine. Laugh. Okay. Laughter can be really helpful in ways that you might not have even realized or imagined. A simple laugh, they're saying, is going to make you feel a lot better about yourself and the world around you. And if you're looking at the situation too seriously, just try to find some humor in it. Okay. This will remind you to stay centered and to be grateful for what you have. Now, notice that Ganesha here, he's holding like a stylized conch, and notice that it curls counterclockwise. Now, Vishnu is the preserver, and his conch curls inward, clockwise, okay? But this conch, this is a Vamavarta Shanka. It represents the reversals of laws of nature and is linked with Shiva, who's Ganesha's father. So if some stuff comes up, laugh. Just laugh. They're like, it's a natural diversion that's going to break up any stagnant energy that comes if you go through this process. Okay. If you laugh, no other thoughts come to mind. You're just laughing. Okay. It can bring a lot of physical changes to your body. And they're saying laugh among friends. Even for a few minutes, you're going to feel better for hours. Okay. Because that's kind of the anxiety that I'm getting, is this not seeing the full spectrum. Okay. So yeah, that's going to break up some of the stale or negative energy that could come along the way, because nothing's perfect. All right. I know that Ganesha, there was one depiction of how he was born, and he was born of Shiva's laughter. So, ask your guides to help you lighten up through laughter. By doing so, you're going to receive some really immeasurable benefits going through this process. And this more lighthearted approach to all these things coming your way, it's going to make you feel a lot healthier, because like they say, laughter is the best medicine. Okay. That's the main energy I got. And then I said, what can she do to kind of break up some of the that she's feeling about this? Use your hands. Do something with your hands. Here she's, using she's creating something on a potter's wheel. Anything that you enjoy involving your hands. I know that when I paint, or when I'm drawing or when I'm writing, especially, I just go into that world. I'm in there. I don't have time to think about all this other stuff. I am literally in my creative flow. And I think that that's really going to help you move forward in all of this. I'm seeing if you have any comments here. Yes, lack of belief in myself. Yeah, don't be prejudiced against yourself. You're amazing. Been a long time since I've laughed. Well, that's probably why your guides brought that forward. Okay. You need to bring that beautiful part of you out into the world again, because it's not only going to heal you, it's going to heal everyone in your environment. Okay. So I'm sending you lots of love. Have that self-esteem. Don't let the prejudices that you have about yourself hold you back, because you're an amazing human being. Okay, Lydia? I'm sending you lots of love. I know Tanys and Jacqueline have more for you.
Hi, Lydia. Yeah, so one of the ones I got here, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now it's time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So I don't know if it's career, but whatever it is, you're ready for it. Okay? Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. So whatever this is that you got, this brainstorm that you wanted to change, they're present with you. It says, I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Excuse me. Open up to your spiritual gifts. And there's something that you need to say. So I always get this sometimes when I'm tapped into energy, I'll end up feeling like my throat is clogged. Pardon me. It's usually that somebody needs to say something. So your throat chakra, you need to speak your truth. There's a situation you need to speak your truth in. Okay, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. Your angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Awakening ancient wisdom. So let it flow. Deep inner knowing is emerging. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others. So that's what Michelle was saying. Let love heal this situation. Sorry, one moment.
Any gemstones for throat chakra today?
Yes. Anything blue. Okay. Sodalite's great. Okay. Or chalcedony, celestite. You definitely need to work on your throat chakra. Okay. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings that are holding you back. So release the fear, okay? Trust your angels. Let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, he's actively working on this situation, helping you. Follow your bliss. Excuse me. Okay, you are super intuitive. Lots of cards about your intuition, and I feel like it may be stifled. That's what's happening here. Because I also got the card, Hearing Inner Guidance. The mantra is, my intuition flows whenever I am still. And I also got this one, which is great, Amplifying Abundance. Abundance is my birthright, and I receive it now. Okay? Yeah. It's okay, Lydia. It'll stop in a sec. I'm just tuned into your energy to give you the read. No worries. But yes. Speak your truth, please. Okay? Or write it down. Like, you need to get it out. It's a communication thing. So making sure that you're communicating it. And if you can't communicate it to the person, journal. Write it out, okay? Because you've got to get it out. It needs to come out. Okay? Hope that's helpful. And abundance is my birthright. I receive it now. My intuition flows whenever I'm still. Those are your mantras. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
Well, I heard make no judgments. Lydia, make no judgments. I pulled that one. Make no judgments. It's not required. And then I pulled accept disappointments gracefully. So here's hoping that people who aren't along the trail with you telling you how it shouldn't happen, can't happen, I would suggest that you let them go gracefully. I understand that it was a big decision, is a big decision, but understand that your angels have your back. There are people who are supporting you and will always support you. Trust your divine plan. They have a divine plan for you. You made a big decision, and maybe it's not required to be nervous. That's a human thing. The angels are saying, no, we got you. Continue forward. And use those mantras that Tanys just talked to you about. I would replay that over and over again. I might even tape that, because you have a lot of movement happening. And trust the plan. It's divinely yours.
We got the same cards again, guys. Just, we're in flow. I mean, this is, so yeah, Lydia, thank you so much for joining us. We hope that was helpful. Don't be prejudiced against yourself. You're an amazing human being. Yes. Yeah, the spirit really came through for you. That's wonderful. All right. We're sending you lots of love. So our, oh, Julie, thank you. She says your highlights are really pretty. This is just my hair. I went down the other day and I was like, oh, here comes the white hair. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So I appreciate that. And, Gerald said, I felt that all the way over here. Wowza, that was the coughing. Yeah, that was. Yeah. And then he goes, yes, amazing readings tonight. I'm so glad I could watch. Thank you, Gerald. And I'm going to answer your question, okay? Just because Gerald really helped me through Fox's death. So he's an amazing human being. And I love the way he reads too. Let's see. So I will get to you, Gerald. But we have one more tipper. We have Gleneve. Okay. I know that you're up here somewhere. There you are. Hey, Gleneve, good to see you. I'm 90% sure I'm going to be moving to Colorado in the summer. Will the move happen? Will my employer allow me to be a remote worker? And will I be safe? Okay. I got some interesting cards for you. And maybe you guys can help me discern these a little bit, because they're a little, I got limits, secrets, and direction. The first one I got was limits. Okay. Know that limiting attitudes are often formed as a protective reaction to a past event. You're afraid of losing your job because you've had some material loss in the past. Don't let those thoughts hold you back when it comes to following your dreams, was the number one thing that I got. Okay. Your future is beautiful. Okay. Because the one thing you got to kind of worry about is don't tell everybody your plans. Okay. Conceal plans and actions from those who are not ready to accept you as you are. They're not ready to hear this, that it's just not the right time to reveal your plans right now. Okay. Because they may not be received in the best light. Just right now. It's just not the best time. And I noticed, oh gosh, there's the hawk. I was looking for that. Okay. Try to focus on what you're doing, but kind of keep it hidden, is what they're telling me. I don't know why they're telling me that, but they are, because I got a direction card. You're going to be switching gears. Okay. You're going to do a reboot. They're telling me try a new direction. This could be the move to Colorado, but I asked, is the move to Colorado going to work out? And I got the reboot card. I got change your direction, change the way that you're kind of thinking about this, and keep your plans secret, because they haven't fully developed yet. There's a secret that will come out that is going to help you shift. Okay. Because the cake's not done baking. You don't want to eat dough. All right. Keep it concealed. All right. Then I got Venus and Moon. Venus is, it's pleasurable. It's good times. It's a really benefic, beautiful planet. It's money, it's enjoyment. But Venus does move into exaltation on February 15th. You might have some more answers by then. Okay. And then I got the moon. The moon is highly emotional. But what stood out to me is defend your feelings, is what this one said. I don't know if this has to do with something at work. We need to start defending your feelings, because there's something there. You're a nurturer, they're saying. You're very nurturing. You've got a big, big heart. Like, you're an empath. Okay. You need to kind of protect that beautiful heart of yours. Okay. When it comes to work, because I'm feeling like there's something there. Okay. But those are two benefic planets. Those are good. That's a good energy for moving forward. So then I pulled two really good cards for your future. I got the King and the Queen of Earth. That's abundance. That's beauty. She's literally got a pot of gold in front of her. Look at that. And it says, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. That's you. This is you. You're the Queen of Earth. Just keep doing what you're doing and things are going to work out. And there's a masculine energy coming around. Okay. That's the King of Earth. He's professional. He's responsible. He's practical. And it says, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities. You're offered a Midas touch. So if you're being given an amazing opportunity without the fear of safety, that's the direction you're supposed to move in. It has not been revealed yet. It's still a secret. And so keep your plans to move in different directions secret, because there's still some stuff that needs to come to the surface. Okay. And try not to get too emotional about it. Defend your emotions, defend your heart. Okay. As you go through this, because they're saying that you're putting a lot of emotional investment in this, and you need to kind of take a step back and take a more practical approach. That's that earth energy. Focus on grounding yourself a little more. That's what they're telling me, because when we're looking at a big move, it can represent an upheaval of sorts. If you schedule a reading with me, I can do what's called an astro map. I can find out what Mahadasha you're in, pull up a map, and tell you what the best direction that you need to be going career-wise and moving-wise, if you want to do that. But yeah, that's the main energy that I'm getting. She says, okay, all right. I know Tanys and Jacqueline have more for you, okay?
Hi, Gleneve. Nice to see you again. So I do have giving birth. So I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So that would be a change. All right. So there's some change coming. And you are going to have to make a decision. But it's also saying, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. Okay? Because you're worth it. So make decisions and prioritize your health. Oh, I don't know why health is it, but health. Put your creative energy into action. So Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Okay? Looking deep within. Check out those crystals, those gems, inner work. Cherish yourself. So there's something about this decision to move that's not, just make sure it's for you. Okay? That you're making the decision for you, because it's time for you to embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards a divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So that's why you really need to focus on what brings you joy and do that. Okay? And that's going to help you to emerge into grace. So you're meant to be a light for others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. Look at this light, right? When you do what you love, that's what happens. Mm-hmm. We shine like this. Okay? Do what you love. And I got 2 abundance cards for you. So Michelle is correct. I got welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. And then I picked mantra cards, and I got amplifying abundance. Abundance is my birthright, and I receive it now. This is your mantra. Abundance is my birthright, and I receive it now. I also got expanding inner power. So going within, right? Allowing yourself to figure out what it is that you love to do. I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. So there's lots of creative stuff here. So allow yourself to be creative. I'm actually seeing like doing some painting or some intuitive drawing. It's going to help you with this situation. So allow it to come out. Just pick up, I don't know, crayons and some paper and just start to draw and see what comes out, because there's something there for you. There's some kind of sign in the drawing for you. Okay? So be creative and follow your heart. Lots of love.
Oh, Clinique, you've got tons of stuff happening to you. When you say 90% sure, perhaps you want to strengthen your gifts. Maybe if there's a shift, it's going to help you strengthen what you already have. Forgive and forget. Do you need to forgive your employer? Do you need to forgive your manager? Is there someone you need to take a breath and forgive? And will you allow yourself to forget? Because that'll give you that strength that you're looking for when you're making a move, the move. Summer's a great time. I think summer's a great time. What a great time to offer yourself the opportunity to say, you know what? It's been a slice. Thank you so much. Gotta go. See you later. Forgive and forget. Because now you've found your backbone. When we're talking about life purpose, doesn't it make sense that you're going to find your backbone? Stay tall, stand straight, be strong, and take the steps that you want to take. Your employer, remote working, family, location. You've got this. You've got this. When you're looking at the King, Queen, Earth, get grounded, get solid, because you're going to make the move and it's perfect for you. Namaste.
Okay, Gleneef, lots of energies coming your way. Just accept them with grace and know that they're there, like you said, to make you stronger, to build that backbone. And you got abundance coming. So all good messages. And we're sending you tons of love to that big, beautiful heart of yours. Okay. Okay, Gerald, we're getting to you. Gerald. Okay, I'm going to find your question. And you guys, his handle is Tarot Stash. I'm going to pull it up really quick here. Go and subscribe to his channel. His shows are fabulous. Here he is. He's on YouTube. Okay, see Tarot Stash, because he collects tarot. It's his tarot stash, and he's got this fabulous mustache. So he's a creative, and he's such an entertainer. So
he's awesome. We've had him on the show a couple of times. It's great.
Yeah, his energy's fabulous. So you said, is there time? I'd like some insight if I could be more active on my currently paused writing project or shift to creating my oracle deck. I started separating them out. They said both. You're a really creative person. Okay. Yeah, especially when it comes to the more occult things in life. I got Jupiter. Jupiter in Vedic astrology represents the husband, but it also represents good fortune and blessings. Okay. This is going to make you very successful. Okay. The oracle deck and your writing, I feel like they're both important. Okay. The oracle deck might be a little more attainable right now because there's been a lot of changes in the art industry, especially regarding AI and things like that you can play around with. But what I'm getting is that it's going to be positive for both projects. Okay, it's going to really expand the way that people think and see the world. You've got this beautiful creative mind. So I went to my creativity oracle for some more advice, and I got resurrection. This tells me you need to pick up the writing again. Okay. Reconsider a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. You need to resurrect your book or whatever you're writing. Okay. Your writing project. All right. So Spirit does want you to resurrect that and to bring it into focus. Look how psychic this card looks. Okay. You see the two pillars. They kind of remind me of the High Priestess with the spirit, the land of spirit behind her. You've got the bird, which represents communications and creativity and freedom and writing. Okay, that air energy. It's going to be an amazing book. Okay, or whatever you're doing. Then I got, this is what's kind of holding you back. Your beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that can help us or trap us to keep us from moving forward with creative solutions. Believe in yourself. Know that your divine creativity can flow through you, through your hands, and into these pieces. Okay, both through the oracle deck and through the writing project. They're saying do not drop that writing project. They're telling you to resurrect it. Okay. And then I got that you need to trust. Trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. You were born to create. You create joy. You are an author of creativity. You create space for others to, share their insights into the tarot, into art, into their own divine intuition. You guys, if you go to one of his shows, like, you have the best conversations with people in the audience. Or if you're just at work, I have it on in the background and I listen and I look at what people are saying. It's incredible. You create space for others, create this space for yourself. This divine space of creativity is what they're showing me. Okay. And I love the peacock here because the peacock represents Lakshmi, the highest form of Venus, which is the author of creativity. Okay. So tap into that. You're a very unique spirit. There's something that you need to release. Okay. Archangel Azrael. Again, Tanys is on a first name basis with the angels. She can tap in and help you out. But there's the end of a phase or a situation that just, you need to close that chapter and move on. Okay, because the spiritual transformation is going to help. It just says time to move on. Move on from that energy. Just like, you're gone. Swaha. Okay, you don't belong here. It's negative. I don't like it. You're not a negative person. This is not your energy. Kick it out. Doesn't belong there. I got that there's going to be a person coming into your life. I got the Page of Water. This is going to be a younger, artistic, intuitive, kind of sensitive, friendly person. This might involve the Oracle deck. But they're really going to add some youth juice to your project. Okay. They also have some heightened psychic abilities. They're not as Scorpio as they're saying. They're not as Scorpio as Gerald. They're a little lighter. They're a little airier. But it is Page of Water. So they do have those intuitive abilities, but they're not as deep, I guess, is what I'm looking for as you. And they can add a little bit of fun. And I know you're a very fun person, but they add a lightheartedness. They bring that part. That's okay. They're saying they're bringing the younger you out to play. Okay. So that you could tap into that type of creativity and, okay, combine it with your profundity. Okay. So you have some really deep, beautiful, things that contribute to these writing projects and to this Oracle deck. And this person's going to bring out younger Gerald and make it kind of fun. Okay. So that's exciting. And then I said, what's the overall outcome going to be? I got the 10 of Earth. This is the 10 of Pentacles. You can't get much better than this. This and Jupiter. Come on. Okay. This is happy family life. I know you're a newlywed. Have fun with your husband, enjoy life. You are in a really good space, a very happy family life. This is going to bring some financial security for you. You're going to find magic in all those little things in life. You're going to help other people kind of find their niche in the world too. So I did pull a self-care card for you. The only thing that I would suggest that you do, because we did get that 10 of Earth, is connect with the earth. Go out into the woods, connect with the earth, bring your partner with you, ground yourself, enjoy the birds. Okay. Enjoy the little squirrels, try to find a place where there's lots of nature around you, because that's really going to divinely inspire you and bring out that creativity within you. Okay. And when you're feeling blocked or you're just tired, you're like, I can't look at the screen anymore, or I need to take a break. They're saying, go for a walk in nature. Okay. That's really going to re-energize you and charge up those creative batteries. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Gerald. And once again, everyone go ahead and follow him, Tarot Stash. Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Hi, Gerald. Yes. So I actually kind of got 4 different areas for you. They wanted to get some other stuff through for you as well, not just about the writing. So there is some situation in your life that no longer serves you. So there's something going on that you need to let go. Okay. And it's like controlling, it's impatient, it's inflexible, tactless, greedy, jealous, very serious person. Okay. Or situation. So you need to let that go. The angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. So accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael enhances your strength. Okay. So ask them to help. They can't help unless we ask them, right? So then I asked about the two different options, right? So the first writing project, Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So I being Archangel Michael. Okay, so I think that whatever this writing project is, it's almost like an automatic writing thing. Like you're going to be channeling a lot of it. And you're a little worried about that because I got stay the course, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. Okay, because it is a positive thing. I have the communicator card, persuasive, hierophant, spiritual, adventurous, Jupiter, growth, versatile, freedom, curiosity. So I feel like this is like going to be channeled, right? There may be some research that you need to do after that, some study or some reading. So I feel like you're going to channel like the majority of whatever this project is, and then you're going to have to do a little bit of fact checking, right? Just so that you feel comfortable with it. But you're not on the wrong path with that, all right? The other thing, so then I picked some stuff for the Oracle decks, the Oracle deck to see, and it says, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Okay, so really step into that because, you know, it's something that you're passionate about, the Oracle cards. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, he's actively working on the situation. He's there helping you. Okay, then I got balance, progress, relationship, peace, sensitive, connections, balance, and Oracle cards. So I would say start with the Oracle deck because that came out directly. And there's options, right? They're saying don't limit yourself to the Oracle deck or whatever. There's other options too. So it may not be, it may not be just the one piece of writing you're thinking of and the Oracle deck. I think there's other stuff that's going to come up for you that you're going to be writing. And I also got harmony, conform, responsibility, love, home, commitment. So a beautiful home card as well. They wanted to remind you of that too. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. I think channeling is the way to go. You're going to get lots that way.
Wow, that feels so spot on. You want to look forward. There's no stopping. It's time to roll because everything is in place for you to continue. And I love that idea, youth juice, joy. Was that youth juice? And was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's a way to look forward. But also in that journey, I know you're looking at two pieces, and I appreciate one's going to happen, and it's going to happen quickly. Before you know it, it's done. But there's also a hidden treasure. Somewhere in there, there's a hidden treasure. You don't know it yet, but there's a treasure in what you're doing and where you're going. There's going to be people who are knocking on your door, spiritually and physically. How can you help? What can you do? Can you create this? There's a treasure that's waiting for you to open the door to. While looking forward, all of that is exciting. I think it's exciting. I think we all think it's tremendously exciting and can't wait to look forward. I look forward to what those next steps are. And you should too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'd buy that deck. Are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
And so Gerald says, you're very kind. Thank you all. I'm already feeling a pull to garden to help me ground. Excellent. That was very helpful. You're so welcome. That's exactly what it is. Automatic writing is where I start. Channeled messages. Yep. Very Scorpio, very watery. Yep. Picking up on the spirit there. Be authentic self. Insert Fansthorpe. He's got this fabulous throw band. He just goes
beautiful.
I don't have my fan. I can't do the fan, but
he does it very well.
He does it extremely well. Yeah, I look silly. He says, thank you, Tanys. And I believe there are hidden treasures to be found. I'm happy to be a map and help guide people on the joyful adventure. Yes, you are full of
beautiful
joy. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're so excited for your next chapter, Gerald. Literal chapters. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, so Pooja, she came to us before the show started and asked a question. I did pull a few cards for her. Is that okay, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay. So I've been readying myself for one of my bigger goals in my studies, but another area is love and family. They're giving me stress. Okay, distractions me from my goal, the guidance. Okay, so I have some guidance regarding this. The first one I got were limits. Okay. Know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. Do not let your past determine your present. There's some stuff from your past that is really messing with your ability to manifest and make some amazing steps forward for yourself. Okay. Because this flew out, Pooja. Distractions. Okay. When you are trying to solve a problem, you will be tested by distractions. Okay. This is a test. The love, the family, that kind of stuff. It's when we're on the right path, stuff comes at us from the sides. You can see here he's chasing a butterfly. He's on the right path, but oh, look at that pretty butterfly. Oh, look at the nice hair. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Right? Don't look at that stuff. Okay? Just turn off the phone. Okay? Create a quiet space for yourself. They're telling me right now needs to be all about you. Okay? That is very important because I got the contest card. Okay? Be yourself fully. You are without compare a true winner of the only contest that matters. This is a contest between you and yourself. Okay? It is a beautiful step that you're taking in your life. There are going to be distractions along the way. I have to go against them too. Like I really have to monitor the amount of screen time that I spend each day because I've got a lot of things on my plate right now. You know, even though I'm like, I deserve this. It's like, no, you don't. You need to go do the dishes. Okay. So you need to be working on this goal. Do not let love and family get in the way because this is a contest that you signed up for with yourself. Okay. That's my guidance for you. That is the number one thing to focus on. And I got the Aries card, which this is the card of spring. This is when you can really expect to see some momentum coming. So this would be like April time, end of April. Okay. So maybe beginning of May, if you count the Vedic calendar. But this is when you can start planting those seeds. Okay. And start to see some growth. Okay. Another thing they're telling me is don't keep pulling it out and seeing what the roots look like. Keep it in the ground. Okay. Don't get impatient with this process. Okay. And do not, by all means, allow these distractions or these people around you to keep you from your goal, because this is something that you signed up for on a soul level and you need to keep yourself focused. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Sending you lots of love, Pooja.
Hi, Pooja. Yeah, so I have these clouds here, but dwelling in your truth is going to help clear those. So the clouds could be seen as your distractions. So dwell in your truth, meaning stand in your truth, embrace your power, right? Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps not in the form that you expect. Okay, so they are working on it. You've asked your guides to help, so continue to ask. It's actually going to exceed your expectations. It's about growth. There's growth coming up the sides here. So all of this is about growth. You will manifest what you need. So express gratitude as if your plans have already passed. Trust your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Okay. So know that they are already doing it. They're already working on it, because I got a welcome abundance card again. So there's abundance. I'm feeling this may not even be prosperity. I think it's abundance of time, which is odd for me. But that's what's coming to me, is that it's an abundance of time. I feel like you're always feeling like you don't have enough time. It's an abundance of time. Embrace the magical moment. You're in a perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so know that you do have enough time. Be in the moment. Okay, don't let the distractions get there. Speak your truth about how you're feeling with that. And know, I did pick this says, I will feel better once I get the needed rest, or the rest I need. Okay, so make sure you're getting enough rest in this process, because the bigger goals sometimes take a little more time. Okay, make sure you're resting and not getting woken up and such. Okay, hope that's helpful. Good luck with your goals.
Well, I appreciate what Tanys just said, because I pulled Revive the Dormant. Let yourself get that rest. If you've got a really big goal and it's your goal, not anyone else's goal, why not work with devotion? for that goal? Why not work with devotion to your studies and let go, revive the dormant, revive the rest, and take that challenge to work with your devotion. When you take that breath and you lift your shoulders and you take them back and you drop them down and you recognize it's yours, I bet you your heart explodes knowing that you're working with devotion on your goal. No one else's, just yours.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming so early, Pooja, and asking your question. We hope that you stayed with us so you could hear it. And Gerald says, thank you, Jacqueline. Aw. Okay. So yeah, lots of we're almost 2 hours into this, guys. So I think we're good. I mean, are you guys good? You know, we do have more questions, but whew, we can't hit every single one of you. Again, please come back next week.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have Tamara on the show. So it's going to be a really good show. And I just want to thank Jacqueline for joining us today. Thank you so much. And I just want to do a shout out to everyone who showed up. Pooja, Gerald, Jao, Rachel, Ramsey, Jennifer, Ashley, Susan, Shawana. Good to see you again. Let's see. Make sure. Abdul, good to see you. Gleneve. Okay, Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. And of course, Julie. So good to see you, Julie. And let's see, of course, Ashley. And okay, these are just the comments. If you didn't make a comment and I missed you, thanks for joining us. So we are here every Wednesday, guys. Every same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. Please join us. Bring your questions. We're happy to answer them. If we didn't get to you this week, come next week. Tip if you want a longer answer and you definitely want it done. That's a guarantee from us. We stick to our guns on those. And I'll just go ahead and sign us off. My name is Michelle Marie. I am a Western and Vedic astrologer, as well as a Tarot and Oracle card reader, working on some sound healing and Ayurveda to throw into that mix. And you can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. Book a reading with me. We can cover all kinds of stuff. And I just want to thank Tanys and Jacqueline for reading today. You guys are awesome. I had a blast with you guys. And I look forward to reading with you again.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It's always a pleasure. And I'm Tanys Coughlan, Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. And you can find lots of information about the Academy and services at twillowlifestyle.ca. And I'd love to hear from you. So come join us.
Thank you so much. The two of you are an absolute riot. I'm Jacqueline Richards. You can find me at www.wealthyyogini.com, and happy to speak to you about life. Have a wonderful moment.
Okay, we're all sending you love. Lots and lots of love. Take
Lots
care,
of
everybody.
love.
Have a beautiful week.